We have today the global meditation. It's our day 7. We've been together for 1 week, and I hope everyone is doing well, and happy Easter to everyone. It's a period of time, this 10 days or so, where we have had Passover and Easter for some, and Easter will be again for others. And it's a time of passing from difficulty, from boundary to liberation to freedom, from fear to fullness and wholeness and the sense of immortality and life lived on the highest level. And that's what we wish for everyone on our planet Earth. I hope you are all maintaining social distancing, but spiritual wholeness and spiritual connectedness and oneness on the level of mind and heart. We are one humanity that is facing this situation, and that is our collective consciousness is spending time on the inward stroke. So we are inward, we are reorganizing our thinking and our life, and we want this period to be the best possible period that we can overcome all adversity and come out strong and balanced and healthy. And that is why we are doing these group meditations, and many are joining, and different organizations have called for such gatherings, and we invite everyone to follow these few sessions. It would be nice if your friends who want to follow, that you would invite them to start even from the beginning, so they can have an intellectual understanding of what's happening. So it is all there on Facebook and on Instagram. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Gary, Mosik from Budapest. Very nice. Frey and Roxanne and Cecilia from Sweden. Bob Hester from Nashville. We have Monica from Seattle, and many from the Instagram. It's wonderful to be together. If you have not followed the previous sessions, it's fine. You can, of course, follow this one, and then take your time during the day whenever you have time. You can start from the beginning. It builds up. What we're doing is building up. So there is a stepwise kind of incremental values that are given that take the physiology and the mind in a stepwise fashion. And that's why it's good to follow from the beginning. You don't have to do day 1, day 2, day 3 in separate days. If you have time, you can even do them in one day, and you can invite your friends. And I'm told you can tag them. So if you tag them, then they will also join, and they will take advantage of this common practice of this togetherness. As we have said, the basic important value that we understand is that the mind and the body are intimately related. And it's actually more than just intimately related. They are a continuum. What happens in the mind has its effects on the body. What happens in the body can have an effect on the experience in the mind also. During this period, we are facing a challenge on the level of stress and strain, confinement, fear of the future, etc. This creates an effect on the body. And the best way to deal with it right now, considering the circumstances, is, of course, to transcend, if you learn Transcendental Meditation. But if you have not, we are using these different simple techniques that will break the cycle of fear and anxiety. And we are using mostly an approach that leads the body to be in proper balance, and that helps the mind to settle down. We're also using some aspects of the mind by putting the attention here and there, which also help to pacify and to remove the stresses from the body, thus breaking the cycle where the mind influences the body. If the body is in a certain state, then it also influences the mind. They reinforce each other. And what we want is to break that reinforcement on the level of fear and anxiety and worry, and strengthen the aspect of wholeness and fullness and happiness and enjoying fullness of life, which we can do. Life is infinitely beautiful, it's immortal, it's wonderful, and we can transcend, we can go beyond the difficulties. So what we have done is first strengthen our proper breathing from the diaphragm, and we put our hand, one on the chest, one on the abdomen. So you can do that now. And we take a breath in from the nose and a breath out through the mouth. And as we breathe in through the nose, we feel the belly move forward. And as we breathe out through the nose, the belly moves inward. This is strengthening our diaphragm. And if you've been doing it for a few days, then you feel that even if you put your hands on the lower back, you will notice that the muscles in the lower back, when you take a breath, they expand, they go out like that, lower back and a little bit to the side. And when you take a breath in, you will feel the expansion. So there is expansion from the abdomen towards the front, and even the muscles on the sides and the lower back on the sides, they expand out when you take a deep breath. All of this really expands the lung in the most natural way, in the best possible way, and then air moves in a soft way. So we have this hand on the chest to feel that the chest is not working, it is silent, it's quiet, and we have a chest of the abdomen that shows us that the movement is on the abdomen. So we take a breath from the nose in. We breathe out through the mouth, and we see the hand on the abdomen moving towards the back, towards the inside as the abdomen moves in. Now, as we continue to breathe at our own rhythm, so we don't force things, we just continue to breathe our own rhythm, we take our attention to our face to make sure it is settled and relaxed and soft, and that our jaw is not tense or clutching, but it's relaxed, it's dropped. We continue to breathe, we close the eyes and we continue our breathing. We feel the face is soft. Now we go to the shoulders. They are restful, hanging, also soft. And now to the hands. The hand on the abdomen is also soft. It's not hard, it's not pressing, it's not tense. It's all relaxed and easy and soft. Continue breathing at our own pace. Now the hand that is on our chest is silent, it's quiet. The chest is not moving up and down or anything. Maybe at the end it moves a little when you finish your breath, like take in a deep breath, but that's okay. In general, it is quiet. The hand on the chest is quiet. And soft, very gentle. So face, shoulders, arms, hands are soft. The hand on the chest is quiet, silent. The hand on the abdomen is moving gently. As we breathe in, it moves towards the front. And as we breathe out through the mouth, it moves towards the back. This awakens our diaphragm. Very good. Now we put our hands regularly in front of us on our lap. We open our eyes and we will stretch. We'll push towards the roof while taking a deep breath through the nose and letting it go through the mouth. And when we let it go, everything is relaxed, relaxed. The hands are not tense, they are not clutching or grip or making a fist or anything. Just relaxed, open, open, relaxed, let go. As if it's a relief, you have a relief. One more time, take a deep breath. Relief. Yes, it's relieving everything, the shoulders, the face, the hands, the arms. It's all gentle, soft, and relieved. Very good. Now we will close the eyes, but before we close the eyes, we just notice, just to see how we do it, we put our thumb on the right side, our right hand, the right thumb, on the right nostril. Now, there was a question before, can we use the left hand? Yes, you can use the left hand, of course. If your right hand is weak or has, you feel not easy with it, then you can use, of course, your left hand. It's fine. But just for the sake of a sequence and proper way of doing it together, we're going to say the right hand, but you can use your left hand. So if you use your left hand, then of course you'll put your thumb on the left nostril and your two fingers that are in the middle, the ring and the middle finger on the right side. So, but now we're going to use the right hand. So the thumb is on the right. It's very gentle. It's closing the right nostril. And we push the air out through the left nostril. And then we take a breath in. Take a full breath, feeling fullness. Close the nostril and let it go from the other side, like that. Breathing out. And then pausing a little, and then again a full breath in. Once we fill the lungs, we close this nostril on the right side in this case, and then breathe out. Breathe in. Close the nostril, breathe out. And breathe in again. So this will be the rhythm. Out and in from one side, then we close it. Out and in from the other side. We close it, out and in from the other side, like that. There was a question of if we do it where do we finish? You can finish, where you started, which means you would have done the same number on both sides, but it really doesn't matter. It really is not so essential. What we're going to do now is put our attention a little bit on the breathing. So our attention follows that we are actually doing it correctly first. So we're going to feel that the air is going out of the left nostril and then back in. How is it going? Then we close it, and then we feel the air going out through the right nostril and then back in through that same nostril. Just to be aware of the breath, how it is happening, and how it is filling the lungs, and actually the movement of the abdomen that is also continuing to be in the right direction, which means when we breathe in, the abdomen moves forward. When we breathe out, the abdomen moves towards the back. So we just notice that to make sure we are synchronized with this. And everyone does it at their own pace. Even as I'm speaking, you can continue to do it. You can keep your eyes closed and continue to do it. So Teresa was us, doing well. Sidalia from London, wonderful. Ivan from Italy, that's great. And Vincent from Spain, Vincente, wonderful. You continue to do this. As we continue to do it, notice that your shoulders are relaxed, your face is relaxed. So make a little cycle. You go first to the face, then to the shoulders, and then the arms, also the hand that is holding and pushing on the nose, is also relaxed, not pushing hard. And then you feel the air going in, filling the lungs, you feel the abdomen moving forward. And then as you exhale on the other side of the nostril, your abdomen moves in towards the back, the lungs empty. And then again, you take a breath, you feel it filling in. And then like that, back and forth from one side to the other. And from time to time, as the mind is wandering, just go to the face, feel the face is relaxed, feel the shoulders are relaxed, and feel the abdomen, the whole body moving in a very easy way, very easy way. So do this for about 1 minute, and then we'll add something to that. As we continue to breathe like this with the pranayama, with the eyes closed, now we are feeling the joy of taking the breath in, as we explained yesterday. And when I'm speaking, you can continue to do your pranayama. I'll just speak softly, not to disturb you, but continue to do the pranayama, and I'll add some features of understanding that are very important also. And that is, as we breathe in, it's taking the life force. Pranayama means the life force. It's not just the oxygen, but the feeling of fullness, the feeling of the life force. So it's a joy to take life force in. So we feel the joy of that. We feel the fullness of that. We feel the wholeness of that. We feel it fills up, the lungs are soft and filling up naturally. The air comes to nourish us and to give us strength. And we feel that when we take the air in. As we take the air out, we let it go out, then we feel that we are relieved. We are relieved from fear. We are relieved from pain. We are relieved from anxiety. It's like when you feel you have done something, succeeded, or you were afraid of something, and then you get a relief. You actually exhale the air. Well, like it's done, you know. You might take a deep breath, but then the main thing is there is a relief, there is a relief. So let any fear, any anxiety, anything be relieved. So there are these two strokes of the pranayama. The in stroke, which takes the nourishing value, even it's exemplified by the oxygen, because the oxygen is here to nourish, to clean, to help the body do its job, to help the metabolism and all of that. And then as the metabolism is done, the byproduct of metabolism, which is the CO2, the rejected things, then they are released out. And then again, freshness come in, and then they are released out. So we do that with that feeling. And so I let you do that. I will be quiet for 1 minute. And as you breathe in through, one nostril and then out through the other, or if you're starting again by breathing out, is fine. Then you breathe out and then take the freshness in, the fullness in, feel it as fullness, and then let it easily go out. You don't have to throw the stress away or the pain or anything, but let it ease out. Let it ease out. Feel you're easing it out, even through the body, through the breathing, and that will ease out on the nervous system. That will ease out also on the physical body, on the brain, on the nervous system, on the mind at the same time. So let's do it for 1 minute. Very good. So as you breathe in, you feel the healing value coming in, the healing. And when the healing coming, is like a medicine. The medicine comes, goes in, and then what happens? The pain goes out, goes away, goes away. It's like the light coming in, and then the darkness naturally goes away. So when you're taking in, if there is a part in the body that is feeling strained or stressed, and you feel that part is calling for attention, maybe a pain could be in the shoulder, could be in the stomach, could be in the chest, could be in the back, could be anywhere, then take that prana to it, which means your healing value. That healing value goes to it, and then when you exhale, as if it's eased, you feel not as if it's actually being eased, it will be eased off. So it will go. So it's really on the power of attention here, and the breathing helps, the prana helps. So you take it in, it's the healing, it's the beautiful thing, it's the healthy thing that comes to the unhealthy place, and that then the breathing out, the unhealth, if you like, as if dissipates. And as we breathe out, as if there is a dissipation of that area of tension. So we do that a few times more. Very good. Now we open the eyes. And we welcome everybody. Umesh, Namaste, Sagar from Nepal. We have Manuela, Roxanne from Montreal, Roxanne. Wonderful. And many on the Instagram. That's very good. So at home, then you can do that if you don't have any other technique, mainly if you don't have Transcendental Meditation. that is very helpful to ease the stresses and the strain. Tomorrow we will be taking in a little higher level in which we will see the value of pranayama as that value that connects the physical and the non-physical, that connects the body with the senses as the first aspect of the non-physical, and then the mind, the intellect, the ego. But we'll take it on the level of the senses, and from yoga, from Ashtanga yoga, from the 8 limbs of yoga, as Patanjali explains them, really based on also the tradition of the Veda as explained fully and in its completeness by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. We will look at the elements of nature. There are elements of nature. They are also 8, and they correspond one-to-one to the 8 actually aspects of yoga. And these will be the 5 senses, the mind, the intellect, and the ego. And we will see how to connect the pranayama with starting with the senses, and we will go through the elements of nature that connect to the senses. So there is an element of air, space first, and that connects to sound, air that connects to touch, then fire that connects to sight, then water that connects to taste, and then earth that connects to smell. We will talk a little bit about it because it's nice to have an intellectual understanding. We want the intellect to be also satisfied, and that's why we'll explain a few of these things. Now, what we will do is everyone will close the eyes, and then those who practice transcendental meditation will do their meditation, and you do it as you have learned it. So we don't try to mix up this practice or whatever we're doing with the practice of transcendental meditation. This is just a preparation so that transcendence is deeper. Those who don't have transcendental meditation, I'm sure you will be learning hopefully soon. And otherwise, just do this practice together as we are sitting together. Enjoy it and do it 3-4 times a day if you can, for 5 minutes each time or 10 minutes. And then take your time to come out after that. You open the eyes and come out slowly, and invite your friends, tag them, and the tag that is in the Facebook, I'm tagging, so they can enjoy it. And if they connect, encourage them to start from the beginning. That would be better in a way that is building up on what we learned, then we can keep adding so they understand what they are doing. Wonderful. Alan Marshall from Barbados, great to have you with us. And Luz Maria Sanchez is also from Mexico. We have from Italy, Gwendalina. And it seems things are getting better. Even, Italy is getting better also. So Romania, Brinduta, wonderful. And all of the great thanks to all of you on Instagram and Facebook. We'll now just close the eyes, take a little seconds of quietness, and do our meditation together for about 5 minutes. Jai Guru Dev. Happy Easter, happy Passover, happy life, happy fullness to everyone. Take your time to come out. Wonderful. We have from all over the world. We have Yas Oni from Israel, wishing health and success to all and everyone. Naomi Greenfield has joined us also. Rajendra from Boston, namaste. Gustavo, and everyone on Instagram. Take your time to come out. If you want to meditate a little longer, go ahead. Farima and everyone. Love to all of you. Jai Guru Dev.